Hercules Prospecting, LLC. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate your support, and it doesn't cost you a thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Rock Butcher. What I was saying, I've used it, and
It really works?
yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
It does really well.
Huh. I'll have to look it up. There's a bunch of places here that sell it. So
Hey, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, it's like a hand cream or any kind of ointment,
yeah.
and it works very well. Yeah.
Huh.
Hercules.
Yeah, I'll give it a go for sure.
There he is. There's the puppy.
Your favorite buddy got a shave.
Oh, look at him.
Get out of there, you pervert.
What's up, Joey Brown?
Hi, Joey Brown, Sherry Lynn. We got Mary Teresa.
Zeus.
Dan. Dan's in the room. Storage Bandit, Sherry Lynn Martin. How's everybody doing
Hi,
today?
Storage
Nice
Bandit.
Saturday afternoon.
Well, it's not nice here. What's up, Gregory Gibson? Yeah, I was going to scroll back to the WK. I believe they're at Lucky Strike doing some dredging in the chilliness. Sherry Lynn Martin, Storage Bandits, Charlie, Joey Brown, Barry Teresa. Yeah, so it's raining here. People don't know. It's not nice.
Oh, yeah?
out here. Yeah, we
Not
were
in
gonna
my
get,
no.
yeah,
It's dry up
it's
here.
nice up by him. And nice
Well,
up
I
by
wouldn't say
Rockford.
it's nice. I would say it's nice, but it's dry.
But yeah. We were gonna go to
Nice
the
and
dog
sunny
park.
over here, man.
Not today.
I wonder how A&M Prospecting's making out down east. They just got smoked last night by that Hurricane Fiona. And there's like one entire province, Prince Edward Island, is completely without power.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to hit Canada right above New York there.
Yeah. Well, it did. And it's still hitting.
Category
It's
what, 3?
making its way up, something like that. It's making its way up to Newfoundland now. But
Yeah.
I've already seen pictures of houses washed into the ocean. Not cool.
It's funny how you said that, because I had a friend of mine I worked with from up there, and he was from what he called, we always used to say Newfoundland, and he used to call it Newfoundland.
That's right. It's Newfoundland. Understand
From there,
Newfoundland. Yeah,
Yeah.
the emphasis is on the land, not the found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey Brown, how you doing? Yeah, let me go grab my cigarettes. It's nice. It was cold here this morning. I got a thermal shirt on, but it turned out to be nice. The sun's out now, and everything's nice.
That's how it was
The
yesterday.
air is nice and thin.
And we're not going to do this to Rock Butcher for a few days because he's got old man problems.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there won't
We'll
be
take it
any,
easy on him.
there won't
Yeah.
be any picking on Rock Butcher for a few days. You were on
doing all right.
Prospecting Radio, and I don't know if you can see the comments or not, but I kept typing, "Show the Rock." Show
I
the
missed
Rock.
that. I missed that part.
I just kept spamming chat. Show the Rock. Show the Rock.
I did.
And, Tin Man, Tin Man Magnet Fish, and he's like, "Don't worry, there's time for it." I was like, "Listen, I've seen the Rock a few times, probably more than anybody. I ain't got to lick it like Reg did, but
Yeah.
I said, I don't care. Show the Rock."
Yeah, I wasn't able to tune in on that one because I I was out with wife. It's on the list of ones I got to watch yet. But
Oh yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. They didn't get too many pointy questions. I figured for sure I'd get a lot more, but it was all about just guys wanted to know how I got into it and yada yada and places I'd been and things I'd seen, sort of thing, rather than, hey, I got a problem with this. What do you think of that? Or
You want to come up here and say hi? Get up here, lady.
Hercules.
Come on up.
It's his birthday. When's his birthday?
more slots.
He's a rescue, but they estimated he was in the middle of September, so between last weekend and this weekend.
Pick a day.
Yep.
How old do you figure he is?
Oh, we know he's 2.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Got him when he was 5 months from the pit rescue thing in Illinois.
Yeah.
Can you
I have
move
my
there,
2
Travis?
horse.
You're making my feet fall asleep.
So what do you got? You got the day off, or you got a vacation day? No homework. The wife's not got the yardstick over your backside.
Wife's working. I do have homework due tonight, but I figured I could dedicate an hour or so. So I only have 3 questions left to answer, and they're not that difficult.
Good.
Took a break last night, and I said, I was going to just stay up and hammer through it last night, but it got to the point where, when you start wandering off in your thoughts, I was like, yep, business law, I better keep it concise.
Yeah.
Come back when you're refocused.
Yep. Hercules, you're so heavy.
Yeah, but you can ask Jericho when he went out with me the last time. I'm definitely thinking about bringing Moose and Nugget along next time to be the mush dogs. Because then Hills and Nugget later.
Take it easy, Sky Warrior. Don't light your walls on fire when you're soldering the pipes.
Don't work too hard either. It's Saturday. Mom, you got to get it done.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Is anybody up to anything exciting?
I got some. I was just telling the wife. She made me do my chores before I do anything. But I got a whole bunch of bags I got to catch up on. Make a few videos.
I seen you got a few in the mail while you were on your little trippy trip.
Yeah. So I can't wait to get into that unsearched con stuff. That's what I'm into now. You always know you're going to get a half a gram, a quarter gram when you buy the, that. But the unsearched stuff is good.
Yeah,
It's almost like going out prospecting,
Well, see, I like doing the unsearched. When I do my bags, I do the unsearched material and then add gold because you got to at least have a minimum.
Well, I search through all my pay dirt unless I go dig out in the backyard. But I just add a little plus.
Howdy, Judy, Cynthia, Bud Files.
Fill it up.
Yeah, Joe, with those rejects and that, I'll figure out. There seems to be 2 types. There's whitish gray ones, which are they're either waste or they're quartz vein. And then there's kind of orange ones, which might be metasediments, but the orange tells me there's going to be sulfide in it. So maybe I'll send you one of each, and you could do an experiment or something like that.
Sure. I'll make a video out of it.
I'll take a look through them and see what I could see, and then I'll look into what's the best way to ship them to you. Maybe they got a flat rate box or something like that.
Yeah, well, let me know, and I'll cover that. No problem.
Okay.
Madtown Magnet Fishing Adventures, Anita.
Hello?
What
Oh,
else is new, Charlie? You doing any panning up there or what?
No, I still need to get everything set up. It's been crazy here. I've been working extra hours and traveling like crazy to try and get stuff done.
I'm gonna start looking for times and dates and stuff like that to come out there because next spring I'm coming out.
next spring we got a spring dirt fling at Marion. I think it's Marion, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Well, North Carolina. There's some dredges to be used. There's a 2-day group dig we're putting together with there's comes with a backhoe operator and all machinery. And then so we got 2 days of the group dig, and then 2 days so you can high bank in the morning, trommel in the afternoon, vice versa, whatever. And then the next day you can dredge or opposite day, whatever. But we're going to try to set it up to where it's group A, group B, and group A and group B's gold stays in their own coffee containers, and then at the end it gets divided up between group A and group B. They each get their own. But then for the big group dig, that gold is going to get divided up
Between everybody.
And for all the groups.
Oh wow! And yeah, that sounds interesting. We're in what, North Carolina?
North Carolina. It's the Lucky Strike Golden Gem Mine.
Is it and what do you camp there for 4 days or so or what?
Yep. There's camping on site. Everything. There's a restaurant on site. If you rent a cabin, it comes with free breakfast for 2.
You can rent a cabin, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like $85 a night.
Yeah, it's like 85. We were looking at a Verbo V whatever, right up the road, not even a half mile away. But the price of that, we would need 15 people.
Yeah, at least 15 people.
At least 15 people, because it's $4,000, $1,000 a night, but it's got 2 pools, 3 hot tubs.
Oh my god!
It's a big,
25 rooms, 11 bathrooms.
yeah, 25 rooms, 11 bathrooms. A huge.
Oh, to rent the whole house.
Yeah.
Does it come with a butler and maids and everything else?
No.
Some dude with a towel over his arm serving cocktails at the pool.
So did anybody do the math? What's it going to cost if you get 15 people in on it?
$66 a person a night.
I'm in.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather do that. See, like we went to the first motel, zombies and hookers everywhere. Second motel, zombies and hookers everywhere. I don't want to deal with that noise and that mess.
And it was for the same price a night.
And yeah, it was more.
Yeah, no, yeah, because you're paying like $85 a night for the
$85 a night, and then the one was $150 a night. Yeah.
You think you can swing 15 people or what?
Oh, easily. For sure. There's already, I believe, 11, including
man.
you. And that's without even trying. And that's being selective. Just on the basis of we want to be able to. What's up, 406 Miner? We'd like to get him to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Can you share the link in the thing for him, Charlie, in case he wants to come in? Gold Eagle, come back, bring oxygen. Yeah, you know they sell bottles of oxygen that you can walk around with.
Well, now I know.
Later, Madtown. Have fun at the establishment.
I seen he put up another video of the the campsite and me down sluicing on the river or the creek. That was nice, man.
I ain't seen that one yet.
Yeah, we didn't have no power up there, so the phones. My phone stayed charged, but if I would have used it, it would have depleted real down far. So I took a couple of pictures.
You know, when you go on those adventures, you never film as much as you think you're gonna.
Yeah,
And
you're too busy. We were too busy doing what we had to do
too
and
busy
trying to
having
breathe.
fun. Too busy having fun, trying to breathe. See,
You
don't
can
have to
ask
worry
Jericho.
about
I'm
that.
over there with one hand holding the camera and I'm doing stuff.
But we're bringing tripods and stuff this year, and I might even be trying to get somebody to come down to film for us. It'll just be easier if we can get the nephew to fly a drone around or to just come down and walk around and film.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
406, that link is in chat. Why don't you call up and join us? It got quiet.
I was reading. I can't do two things at once. Just don't work.
Explains a lot. I gave you that sticky gum last time.
I walked right into that wall.
Too focused on joining.
Yeah, we're working out the details. We know we have two dredges for sure that we'll be able to use. So, like I said, Group A and Group B. And I think I don't know. You got a diving suit. The water's a little chilly. You're a little narrow. You got a cold water suit.
Who, me?
No.
Yeah.
I got a wetsuit.
As long as the camera only shows you the top half of your 406, you're good. You don't have to put pants on.
Who needs pants?
You got to put pants on.
Storage Bandits, YouTube steals subs. You're going to learn that until you get to the super high. You'll hit 105 times, hit 514 times like I did. YouTube's a thief, I'm telling you.
I'm at
Or you could be like
131.
one day like 17 times before it finally sticks. You know,
I never had that experience. I hovered over 100 at one time, and then it went down to 97 and went back up. But I didn't notice that experience.
as you get higher, the more subs it'll take. Because when I hit 500 the first time, and it took 41 subs.
Wow.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
They don't want you grinding.
Was it a specific kind? Like I know there's some people who sub to my channel who have no videos up that I can't even like or subscribe to. Or you can subscribe, but you can't comment or like on the videos.
They were pulling like people that actually participate. Even they would just they really want to watch your stuff. They have to research. Like I had to resub to Rock Butcher a couple times. Charlie about 8 times since I've known you.
Yep.
Yeah, it knocked Bayou Gold guy off of me once, and me off of him.
Mm-hmm.
It knocked me off of him one time. I know he sent me a notice in a comment that he wasn't getting any notices that I was putting up videos, and then he commented that he had to resub to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw him live one time, and I popped on to his live, and then I was checking. I was like, why didn't I get a notification of this? And I went and checked, and lo and behold, I was unsubbed. So I told him that in the live chat, and he went and checked, and he's like, yeah, they unsubbed me from you too. So it was like both.
Yeah.
Sucks. But I just dipped below 100 once, and now I'm up to 131. So I think I'm past that dip.
Yeah, but once you start getting to those higher numbers, the more and more they take from you.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then they just keep doing it over and over and over. It gets frustrating.
Yeah, even Storage Fan, it says I've had to resub to other channels a few times.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not at the point where I'm very concerned about the amount of followers and stuff like that. When I was getting close to 100, then I figured I'd do it because that's like a milestone. But
Sure.
I just enjoy what I do on here anyway. Like probably half the people on here are just posting videos because they enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get to 500 so I could have my community tab to share.
Well, I didn't know
stuff.
that. When I asked you the other night, how do you post pictures and stuff? Oh, now I got something to strive for.
You got the drive for 5. The Gold Eagle drive for 5. Exactly. And that's why I hit it. And then I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. I hit my 500. I mean, yeah, I'm growing. I'm at 560 something, 60.
Well, I'm gonna strive for 420, and 500 will come naturally.
There you go.
There you go. Too funny.
What you doing, Jericho?
What am I doing? I am hopefully not going to blow our eardrums out. Can anybody hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too loud.
We're at 406. What do you didn't find the pants yet?
Dryer.
Oh, they're in the dryer.
That's getting pretty loud. I can't hear people talking.
What's that? Your drone?
No, it's the streaming music that you can turn on for background noise, so it doesn't get so quiet when everybody starts talking.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah.
But you gotta have like super fast internet. But sometimes it'll like glitch out.
Oh, I hit the button. But yeah, I don't know. Things are exciting. I can't wait to get my big mail delivery in 2 weeks, and then I got another. My package from Alaska will be here, I believe you said November 5th.
When is your semester over?
Mid-December.
Oh, so you're gonna be hitting the book till December, huh?
And then I go back in January again, yeah. Yep.
I can see me using a lot of Jericho's.
Hi, Karen. What'd you say, Charlie?
This is gonna want to be cold. I'm saying I could see me using a lot of your gear too here pretty soon because you're gonna still want to get material gold in it. Somebody's got one for you.
Yeah.
Is Charlie breaking up or is it me?
Charlie's breaking up. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. Something smells odd here.
Did you fart?
I don't know if the girls are cooking something, but it smells like something's burning. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, it started doing that once you turned on the music, Jericho.
Is that better?
Did you turn? Yeah, because it's like pulling on my internet really, really hard doing that.
Oh, now I hear it good.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm trying to get a community room rented out because I need something with a lot of space. We're going to try to get Charlie down here. Probably Mouthy Milwaukee Match will be showing up. But we're going to classify some stuff down into 9 classifications, set them out on each table and run them through different machines. and check it out, see how it looks.
When you gonna do that?
We're looking at
Like November-ish.
probably close to Thanksgiving.
It's cold.
That's why
That's
we're
why
doing
we're renting out a center and we're going to be doing it in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That way we can set up a bunch of different recirculating systems and cleanup sluices and stuff like that and run all the material through thoroughly. Make sure we get everything.
That was one thing I was going to tell 406. The material that we were running out of we were digging like by trees and shrubs and stuff like that, and we came across, there was a lot of rocks in there. We classified them down, but I think he needs. Oh, there he is. If we 406, if we classified down that stuff a little bit more, I think you'd get a better recovery. Because them at least the sluice that I was using, because it's a little smaller than the one you were using. In that smaller sluice, I think you got to classify it down another.
Hercules, wake up and say hi.
Maybe
Wake
at
up.
least to
Wake
a
up.
quarter of an inch or something.
Wake up.
Yeah, I've ran most of the time. Even that one I run that 3/4 through it.
Yeah.
I can't, I can make a smaller classifier.
Oh,
Later,
big,
Sherry.
a classifier as big as that, but smaller.
Smaller holes, yeah.
Yeah.
That one just chews through dirt fast.
Oh yeah, it does.
I should go grab that one that Wacky Matt made and bring it up here and show you guys that one. That one needs to be dirt. Give me 1 second. I'll go grab that quick.
I made that one mistake where I was on a roll behind the bush over there, throwing it in there, and I didn't see how filled I got that bucket.
And got it stuck a little bit?
Well, I got the bucket all filled, and I'm not going to throw it out, so I ended up carrying it over to the sluice. And it took me about 4 or 5 stops. I had to put on the bucket a few times. And it was only 20 feet.
Yeah, Stacy, what do you think? What are you doing this April?
That is way too far out for me right now.
But far out enough to where you could possibly plan for a vacation?
Yeah, I can see what's going on.
Looking at doing a group dig at a mine in North Carolina.
On a mine? Well, we ain't just going to hit the creek?
Well, there's also a creek that you can go dredge and go pan and do your own thing. But we get to 2 days rental of the backhoe and all of the equipment. And it comes with the backhoe driver.
Hi, AJ.
What's up, AJ?
Hi, Chuck.
And then we also have a couple dredges that we can use. And then there's high bankers and trommels you can utilize. And it's usually a 4-day adventure. Takes Charlie and me 9 days because we detour in Virginia for a while and then
Adventure, Stacy, adventure.
Adventure. I have enough of that shit. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. You see, that would be.
So that's an 1/8-inch classifier. And then he's got fingers welded into it to help break up the clay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a
great idea.
Welding spool, isn't it? For wire?
Yep.
That's the wire used for welding spools. Yep. And then he wrapped a cage around it and then put a top on it so it sits on top of the bucket with some handles. It's like it just eats the clay.
That's what you need.
You can ask Jericho. I was digging all day with that thing, and I was keeping buckets turning out for these guys feeding the sluices. To the point where they're like, Charlie, stop for like 10 minutes, we break.
Yeah. The wife was sitting on a rock. She's like, okay, Charlie, I need to get up. I got to walk around. You got to give me a minute. Switched out. The boy went over and he was doing it for a while. He's like, okay, yeah, sitting on this rock is no bueno.
Dog, go play.
There you go.
Howdy,
Steve.
Michigan
You got a new
Gems.
project now.
I don't know. I like mine. I can chew through a bucket of dirt in about a minute and a half.
Oh, yours works great, but you got for that smaller classifier, it just needs to be. I think it. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm a new guy here. I don't know nothing. But
Well, if your gold is not basically classified down to above the step of the biggest piece of gold you're ever going to find in the area, that's what I was told. Anything extra after that is extra fucking weight. Your old ass has to carry that's unnecessary.
And wear and tear on your machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your machine being you.
Eh.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a second.
Like Wisconsin, there's nothing bigger than an eighth on average. If you find anything bigger than an eighth of an inch in Wisconsin,
This has got like
that's
3/16, like punch
no,
plate.
that's an eighth. He said that one's an eighth.
yeah, that looks good. That looks
No, it's
like
bigger.
especially with those
Because my
those clay grizzly bars on there.
Yep.
It works awesome. I got one of those coming here in a couple weeks. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you stopping by. And then Charlie and I have to go to Michigan because when we were going to go to Michigan, Charlie had some issues. And then, see, that would be good in Colorado where there's big nuggets. And that would be awesome in like parts of California where there's big nuggets, and especially Canada. But that around in Wisconsin, you'd be bringing home so much extra rock that you'd lose out on the.
Nah, that's what.
Yeah, you want to class small here.
The best mat to use in the sluice box for flower gold is, according to my uncle, green carpet. You only need green carpet. You don't need any of that other fancy fandangled crap. Just use the carpet.
Silicone.
Yeah, Dwayne, you've just unknowingly opened up a whole can of worms with that question. Here, I'm just going to sit back and watch.
I like the silicone. I like the plastic, and I like the carpet, but the carpet was hard as heck to clean out, and I really wanted to just light the carpet on fire. So I'm going to say that silicone is easier to clean out. Yes, I had to use a toothbrush to get 2 pieces of gold out of the silicone a day later that I noticed.
Because it doesn't let go.
Yeah. When the gold gets in the cracks in them suckers, if there's a crack and the gold gets in the silicone mat, it's staying there until you pull it out. But and the same thing with the carpet. If the gold gets in that carpet, what are you going to unravel the whole dang carpet thread by thread to get all that gold out of there?
Nope, won't use it.
Hard plastic, it catches gold if you got it at the right angle. Silicone holds the gold, and carpet doesn't let it go. That's my opinion.
Yeah, this is Gold Eagles cleanup sluice.
Oh,
Don't have the mat in it right now.
that's gonna work nice. You're gonna nice. How long is it?
2 foot. 2 foot,
I need
3
something
1/4
like
inches
that.
wide.
Or cleanup sluice into.
Yeah.
That's nice. Feel like one of the machines that Charlie and I used in North Carolina, they used 70 shag carpet, but it vibrated left and it vibrated.
Oscillates side to side.
And like it caught gold. It worked. So, I mean, hey, whatever works.
And
they've been using that forever.
Did you have to untangle the gold out of the shag?
No, it was so loose that when they would like submerge it in the tub, the gold and the dirt was coming out of it. I mean, it was old. It was like it's been used probably 50,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay, the shag carpeting in those wash plants, Thermal City, and in those wash plants since Thermal City opened.
The same ones.
so Joe, you want short, high, low V, or the deeper high, low V in it? So I got both mats.
the deeper one.
Okay.
No,
The same mat that was in that sluice you were running.
Oh yeah. And I got that. I got that stuff. I got the really short V stuff that I showed you the last time for the what do they call it? The indication mat.
Oh, okay.
I got some of that. We'll make it work.
I'm still gonna make me a grease table and try it.
Make sure you got a good slurry.
Yep. I figure I'm just gonna have to use low temp grease because I'm just gonna scrape it all out and put it in a pot with some water and heat it up until the gold falls off it. Scrape the grease off, put it back on, and
Do it again.
Yep.
yeet.
It sounds like an interesting method. I know it's good for catching diamonds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take some dirt and throw some gold in it and catch it just to see what I get, and if it doesn't work I'll throw it away, and if it works I'll keep it.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to take a bag of stuff that I know how much is in there and run it through my sluice and, recover everything and see how much it's actually catching. My little bucket sluice.
Most sluice boxes or anything that you run are never going to be guaranteed 100% to catch everything.
No.
Well, I was even thinking of taking some of my old tailings and making up an exact 1 gram bag and running it through there and see what I recover.
That's a good test.
That's really the only way to be 100% sure, Joe. And then, and then depending on your results, change one parameter at a time. Like, can you make it shallower, or can you change the flow of the water? Don't change 2 parameters at once, because then you don't know what
Then you're throwing everything out of whack.
Cause your reaction. So like do it 3, 4, 5 times, and then repeat the experiment, and then that'll tell you the optimal angle for that with that particular material. Clay content and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'd like
a roundabout idea for generally.
Sure, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe I'll wait to do that experiment until Stacy's sluice gets here, and then we'll run that, because the other one it's more or less been engineered, with the angle and everything like that to sit on the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is guessing by golly. Run it. 2 inches a drop of Delilah, go play. A foot, water speed up, down. It's
show Delilah me on the cameras, man. See if she recognizes me.
Dumb dog.
Delilah.
Don't look at me.
She's not looking.
She's an idiot. Get out of here.
She's like, I hear voices, but your mouth ain't moving.
Yeah, the diamond mines I worked at, we would do tests like that. If it was a gravity separation plant, we actually had these little fluorescent orange cubes of different specific different sizes to fit on different meshes in the different jigs, and they were engineered to be precisely 3.12 or whatever, 3.2, whatever the specific gravity of diamonds is. And we would just throw them right into the feed hopper. Okay, 10 of each. And at the end of the day, when we flipped the mats, we would that's when we would see, and you count them, and we only got 9. What's going on? And 2 just. And then we went with the diamond Sortex, which is a diamond separator. The stuff goes down a ramp and it gets beamed by X-rays. And when the diamond fluoresces under the X-ray, there's a little trap door that opens and the diamond falls through with about a teaspoon of gravel. And so what we would do is we would pick out, sometimes you get very distinctive, ugly diamonds, you know, like, I mean, they're not worth it. But they're really, really distinctive. And so we would keep sort of, we never told the company because we're supposed to send it all to Antwerp, but we'd keep 5 or 10 of those in a little jar in the diamond room. And every once in a while, if we change something, we pick, okay, these are, you know, I'll get the 3 geologists to look at them. Okay, yeah, I remember now these 3 or 5, whatever. Okay, bing, in the feed hopper they'd go. And, you know, hopefully we'd recover them at the end.
Right.
So, and that was a good test, just to keep, what did we change? Did we start adding more water? Did we, you know, take away water? Or what? Is the pump breaking down? Because as the impellers wear, of course, your flow changes, right? So,
Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Mojo?
Take care, Cynthia. Thanks for stopping
Later,
by.
Cynthia.
See you, Cynthia.
Yeah, and we got to remember, we can't do this to Rock Butcher for a few days because he's got arthritis.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fist I can make. Yeah, not fun.
Jeez. Yeah, I figured I was get up today and do a mail call. Haven't done one, and I got crap sitting around. I got to you know, do the mail call.
What are you
Do
doing?
your mail call on a live stream.
Yeah, but I need content for my channel too.
Yeah, that's I'm saying do a live stream on your channel and do a live mail call.
No, I'll just film it, then put it up. Another video. People can weed through them.
I might start doing live streams on Friday night since the slot opened up.
I told you might as I tried to get you to do it. I was like, hey, get in there, do your live streaming, get it going.
Oh, before Bayou Gold Guy?
Yeah. Since I've been doing homework on Fridays, I told him use that slot. Get in there.
I got to set up live. I got to set up StreamYard and everything like that. I figured I'd think about it when I got back from Montana.
Yeah. If we had cell service up in the sticks.
Yeah, I was hoping when you guys were together, we were going to get some.
See you later, Dwayne.
Some drunken phone calls.
Yeah, some drunken call-ins or something.
Hell no. There ain't nothing up there but trees and rocks and grouse.
When we got down to the town and my phone kicked in with service, all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. I had like 130 something YouTube notifications.
See, that goes along with my theory. You know, wherever you lose cell phone service, there's gold.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I panned a bunch of what was left of the cons and all that, and I got what was it, 0.3 altogether from that red stuff.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Nick. I seen Nick. Maybe it was Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. He popped on one of the live streams and he asked me what we did, and I told him we hit that red stuff. But then he went away. I couldn't find him anymore.
Yeah, he was supposed to give me a call or a text, and he left, like you say, he left one of his shovels up there, you know. And
That's my wife, Luann.
Hi, Luann.
That's
Hi,
her.
see, I told you we'd send him back alive.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, he was complaining about it the whole time.
Oh,
I'm
he
sure.
was.
Now, see,
No, he enjoyed himself.
If she can handle the trip and being around all of us stinky guys, the Lucky Strike has a crystal and gem mine area where she can sit down and at the table with the sieve and go through the buckets and get crystals and gems.
Yeah, we're talking about going down to North Carolina.
Hang on.
We can drive down there.
Oh, North Carolina?
Yeah, that ain't too far. We'll drive down the truck.
Yeah.
For a spring dirt fling.
Yeah. And next.
Yeah, there's other wives that go. My wife doesn't go. She's a nurse. She works pretty much 7 days a week, double shifts lately. She's going to be working forever, I think.
Well, nurses have a hard time not working.
Exactly.
Well, she does elder care, memory care stuff.
Yeah.
But Charlie's wife's got 14 kids to stay home to take care of. And
Wow.
There we go.
Not that many.
It seems like it, though.
Is that everything you got,
Well,
Stacy?
Yep.
It's just because their ages. They're so close in age. They're 7, 6, and 4.
And they're so fast.
Yeah, but that's the way they should be. You gotta have.
Yeah, but they're so fast.
Put a rope around their neck. Time to retreat.
They're a handful.
My kids are crazy.
See?
Mine were too.
See the chat?
Yeah. Well, listen.
Thank you there, Bo
Nice
Ryan.
to see you guys. I got to go check on my laundry.
Roger that.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. We still got laundry from the camping trip.
Well, mine's spread out between all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Silver Scorpion's able to go, I'm quite certain his wife will come back down. She had a good time last year when she went. Kay from WK Prospecting, she's a missus. Who's the other misses? Charlie? I can't remember.
I'm Brady.
Well, if I go, it'll be a definite Mrs. 406.
Okay. See, and then the ladies can go to the casino or whatever if they want to. Or
Oh, don't say casino.
The trip's costing you enough as it is.
Her job is to run the sluice,
There you go.
and she does it very well.
But yeah, 406.
You should have heard her up at the claim. Get more dirt. Get more dirt. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
She was the mine boss.
You'll definitely enjoy going down to the mines because they got the big, huge trommels, and the high bankers are normal size, but their trommel is just would you say half the size of a big gold mines, Charlie? How do you describe
about that.
It's like not it's bigger than a hobby mine because it can take a ton of dirt an hour.
Yeah, but then there's all that noise. I like that nice quiet crick and yeah.
Well, see, that's why you go upstream or downstream. Like Charlie and I went, and it was a half mile. We walked up.
Found a pretty good spot.
And then there's another place called Thermal City Golden Gem right down the road. Pay $10, and you can go set up your sluice in the creek and do all the digging you want.
Or they have a panning station right there where they bring a load of dirt that you can pan
from the mine.
I'll just sit right there in the panning station and scoop up all that stuff that everybody else misses.
Oh, there's quite a few people that are there dedicated. Like when we were there, I can't wait to get that footage off that camera. There was a fella that was there from opening to closing. And then if there's still dirt, you can work the dirt until the dirt's gone. They don't care if you just keep panning. But he was there from opening to close at least 3 of the days
that we were there. Yeah,
that we were there.
He was moving dirt
just by panning, just at the panning station.
How much did you recover?
I gave all mine away to the kids that went, so I have no idea. Yeah.
And
There
the
was
panning
people
we
brought
just
their
used
kids.
kids that were
Like
there.
Silver
It
Scorpion's
made them
son.
blow.
Silver Scorpion's son had like about 8 little pieces in his thing, and I took my snuffer bottle and I was like, "Hey, you missed a piece over here," and I dumped my snuffer bottle in his pan, and his eyes got like that, and he's like, "Yeah, just." For us, the stuff that we got out of there, we gave that to the kids. But then when we ran the trommels and the high bankers and stuff, that came back in the bucket.
I'm laughing at Mojo's comment about the sticker on the back of my phone.
Yeah, I seen that. It made me look. Robert Worley.
Oh, I can't see chat.
Birthday boy's napping.
How you doing, Robert?
So they say dogs sleep 80% of their lives.
Huh.
Except when mine's eating sticks.
The other 20% is eating stuff they're not supposed to and pooping.
My dog was trying to steal sticks, firewood sticks, out of the fire.
Did that go yet or what?
Did what?
Did he go yet or what?
I don't know.
All that fiber, you'd figured he'd be going.
Oh,
steady.
God.
Oh, man. He was chewing up a storm over there.
Any claim jumping sticks, it got taken care of.
I lost my play with the fire stick every once in a while. I go down there, look for it. It's gone. All chewed up in the corner.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised. She'd like we have firewood, and she'd steal it, and off she'd go, and then come back, grab another stick, and off she'd go.
I remember working up in the Yukon. There was a black lab named Duchess that stayed with us in the camp. One of the guys brought her up, and she wasn't allowed in the kitchen, and so we'd all go in the kitchen to eat, doors closed. And you'd come out the whole time Duchess was outside all by herself. She'd run off into the bush, grab a stick, bring it back to the door, go get another stick, bring it back to the door. And you'd come out after supper and there'd be like kindling for the fire. And she even one time she found a rock that looked like a stick. And she brought that back. She brought that back. Like, that's not a stick, it's a rock.
Yeah, fun. The dog will dig in the yard, but but won't dig up at the claim. Won't bring you dirt.
Charlie, May 27th and 28th, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The estimate is 200 YouTube channels. Team Kratos partnering with a variety of other manufacturers.
Hey, Peter.
Magna Fishing for St. Jude.
I'm coming.
You'll be there for sure?
Well,
I'll be
coming down to meet with you, and then we'll be going.
All right.
All right.
It's a 2-day event. I got 3 magnets. There'll be a bunch of magnets. Like if Swamp Rat comes up, he brought 3. PA Patriot Prospecting. It's the dogs. We're celebrating the dog. The sleeping. Where's he at? Lift your head. Say hi.
Why'd you wake me up again?
Yeah.
Hercules.
It's my birthday. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
My day.
Always sleeping. Do you?
Gold Eagle. My wife said to tell you hello.
Do you wanna
see the ears?
Do you kayaking? Do you want to go fishing? Do you want a treat? You ain't gonna get up for nothing? Bacon? Cheese? Cheese curds. Do you want cheese curds? Nothing. He says, I'm tired.
That's because you didn't say the W word.
Are you thinking about it? Zeus is like, where's all this stuff
Hey,
at?
PA Patriot, how you doing, man?
Hey, PA. All you got to say with mine is, let's go mining.
Oh, you heard that. Now you're
Yeah, that's it.
Stretching it out.
Too funny.
I got enough juice to go for a cigarette. Oh, maybe we'll take something else with us. What should we take?
Yeah, we were going to go to the dog park, but it's raining. Yeah, I said it. Dog park.
Yeah.
But we're not now because it's raining.
Hey, no crickets this time, Joe.
No, they're sleeping.
No grouse running around.
I ain't got a big enough rock back here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
This sick guy, we seen a grouse hanging out in the middle of the
Are you awake now?
drive coming up to the campsite, and he goes immediately over there to pick up a rock, and he's gonna skull a little birdie, and he's gonna rip its legs out and throw it on the fire for me to eat. I said, "What?"
I'm down.
I'm in.
See, I told you.
I told him if it doesn't come in one of those styrofoam packages with the clear wrap over it and a little expiration date, I'm not eating.
If you just killed it, Joe, who cares about the expiration date?
It's still warm.
It's going right in the pan.
It was a rough grouse.
My kids love them.
I'm gonna take the dogs out since I woke them up. Now they want to go out and go potty. Be right back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Surprised he wasn't chasing the little squirrels and chipmunks up there too for a little tidbit snack.
oh man,
That's right.
No, there's not enough meat on those.
Yeah, they taste like pitch or pine needles.
Yeah, the best like people kill grouse with sticks. They kill them with stones, or knock their heads off with a 22 or whatever.
Yeah.
But my weirdest way of doing it happened up in the territories. One time we came down. These were ptarmigan, which are like little grouse, and we were flying around in a helicopter, and we're landing every sort of. He'd flip me about half a mile, and I'd take another sample and another half a mile. And we were doing a grid of samples on the ground, and he'd go back and get the other guy and jump him ahead of me, and then he'd come back and get me and jump me ahead of him. And we landed, and as we landed, there was this big poof of feathers in front of the helicopter, right in front of the nose. And there were 5 ptarmigan, and they got caught because they sit and they wait. That's their defensive thing. Like, maybe he won't see me, And until it was too late, and the downwash from the helicopter pinned them to the ground.
Oh,
Their wings were out like this. And I looked at the pilot, and I'm like, I says, just keep the weight on him. I says, I'll go get him.
yeah.
And so he just
Hell
kept
yeah.
just barely in a hover above the tundra. And I stepped out of the bird while it was still floating and went up front and 5 birds. Made sure they were all dead. Opened the back door of the helicopter. The pilot was, make sure they're dead.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're dead. So that threw them all in the back seat. We had supper.
Oh yeah, you ate good.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it was funny as hell. Stupid.
Joe shaking his head. Nope.
Yeah, Joe, if I had prepared it and served it to you, you would have eaten it. I guarantee you.
You never would. If I wouldn't just pulled it, got the breasts out, and said, "Hey, you're having chicken tonight."
Chicken fingers. That's right. I would have told you that. You would have eaten them and said, "Wow, those are pretty good chickens." Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that done to me before. I know. I don't go. I tell you the truth. Even my wife yells at me. I don't go too far out the box.
Yeah. Oh, they're good. They're tasty.
I have meat in the freezer I shot myself.
Get him with a rock.
Yeah, too funny.
It's chilly over there, Jericho.
We're getting ready for first winter.
Of 32.
Damn.
Winter
The
comes
old
in
Farmer's Almanac and the Amish are saying it's going to be the worst winter in 27 years.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Every year.
Okay, we've already got trees changing colors here, and that doesn't typically happen until like the middle of October.
Yeah. We've already had our first 2 frosts. We've had some weird stuff.
Yeah, me and the wife went up to Massachusetts the other day. It's about an hour and a half north. And
It ain't Long Britches weather yet, but it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah, the leaves were changing up there.
Were they? I don't.
Global warming my ass.
Here, right, living right beside the big lake. Like it's not warm. It's 50. What's that in your language? About 58, 56.
It's 56 around here right now.
But we haven't had a frost yet. And yet, last week when I was up north, we had the last 2 mornings I was there. We had pretty solid frost. Like all the roof was frosted. My truck, you can scratch the windshield with your fingernail.
Yeah.
See, what happened for us is it got down into the 40s, and it was so windy.
Take care, Mojo.
We got that wind frost type wind chill situation happen twice. Yeah.
Don't you guys mostly get a westerly wind, west to east?
Yeah, typically, but when we get a nor'easter, that's when we get a really
northwest wind.
We get northwest or northeast. That's our 2 choices.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a El Nino or whatever other odd something happened in Florida or Texas, we don't get much warm blow up from down there.
Yeah. Is anybody close enough to get lake effect snow off of the Superior there?
Oh, that's us.
That's those 2.
Those 2, yeah, all right.
Nope.
For sure.
I get it from Superior and Michigan.
I get it from Superior and Lake of the Woods to the west. So, yeah.
Yeah,
we just get those big. We get those big snowstorms from Idaho, and it packs up against the mountains until it gets big enough. Then it comes over and dumps on us.
Yep.
It packs up on the west side.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, west of us, and then it comes up over.
Yeah.
I bet Gold Eagle brings a warmer sleeping bag.
Oh, well. I survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second night was that was toasty. That sleeping bag.
So my wife throws out a sleeping bag for Gold Eagle, and so he puts it down on his little tent cot, and then he rolls his sleeping bag. I figured maybe he was just gonna, use his for over the top.
He did a stuffer.
Well, he used his sleeping bag the first night, and let's just say was not so warm.
It happens.
But I learned quick. I learned really quick.
Would it get down in the 50s up there?
No, it was.
40s.
You could see your breath at night.
Nice.
Oh my.
Because I looked at the weather before I went, and it said like it was going to get down to just about 40, maybe 39.
See, that's why you need Hercules. Hercules, he'll snuggle in your sleeping bag and keep you warm, but he farts. Sharing a tent with a dog is terrible.
I don't think Hercules could have fit in that cot tent that Joe was sleeping in.
No, there was barely enough room for me.
Oh, I don't. When I go camping, I go hillbilly glamping. I got a 10 by 20 tent with 3 rooms. I got a Cabela's cook kitchen, a camp stove, and a 4-room mosquito tent type deal. And
we had a Coleman stove.
Yeah.
And then I bring a queen size bed on an elevated frame in case it floods. That's mostly for around here though, river camping.
Yeah, we had a little mishap with a Coleman stove.
Uh-oh. Did you blow the ring
Just
out?
a little one.
Pump too hard?
No, it just decided the valve wanted to get something stuck in, and then we had flames and things were burning down, and it was on the back of the truck. And
Now see, why is there no video of this? That's
Right.
what I'm saying. This is
oh,
the stuff
we didn't have time.
This would have been golden.
This would have made you both go viral.
Yeah.
Two hillbillies out in the woods start forest fire 2022 Montana.
Yeah. How not to melt gold.
You're supposed to contain the forge.
There's my camper.
That's
Nope.
cheating.
See, I like the little pop-up bag. Oh, you can pull that right down there.
Oh yeah.
You and the wife would be snug as bugs and rugs.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know if you can see that.
I see the for sale sign on it.
Yeah.
You know why I
2,000
don't like
bucks.
those? That's-
Why are you
that's
selling
pretty
it, Joe?
What's that?
For as
Why
good a
should-
shape that's in, that's the low price.
Is it full of mold?
No.
That's about $3,000 cheaper than I've been seeing them.
Well, there's
Yeah, I
a
just- It's too hard to maintain for me now.
You know why I don't like those?
Why?
Because if there's nothing on the right side and I roll too far to the left side, it tips.
Oh, really?
You guys
That's why I go along, builds things out.
Oh no. You know how they say like you got to have it stabilized. Okay, well, when you're on one side, it'll still tip because you can only stabilize underneath the trailer.
Yeah.
You can't
leave it
stabilize.
hooked up to
like-
your truck
well, you could do that, yeah.
and then sleep on the other. Yeah. There you go. Solved.
But yeah, I can make them tip over without trying.
Not if it's hooked onto the ball of the truck.
Nope, definitely not that way.
That thing, that camper's got a 3-burner stove. It's got a sink.
Oh,
It's got a table. It's got a bathroom, a shower.
Holy crap.
The bathroom and shower has never been used.
I bet you I wouldn't fit in the bathroom. Or is it one of those ones you pull out and take a dump next to the bed?
It's got a little stall type of deal in there with a flusher and everything, but it's never been used.
Huh.
The shower's never been used. We used to take it, you hook it up to the electric and you plug in the hose and everything works,
Yeah.
So and the bathrooms are right down the block there, so you go do what you got to do over there instead of messing up the camper.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I take I got one of those composting toilet deals or porta-john, whatever. You put the chemicals in it, and then I got a little pop-up tent-like type tube thing, a dressing room thing, made a portable porta-john.
There you go.
Because
Shovel and a roll of TP.
where we're going,
I was gonna say something. Stacy's got a shovel.
where we were camping, it was at like a campground where there's families, so you can't crap by a tree. But
Yeah.
You can go behind the tree. Hold up a blanket.
if I got to go in the middle of the night, I'm not walking a block.
Oh no.
Hell no.
I'm saying.
See, that's why when I get a campsite at Nugget, usually like right here's my campsite and right here's the bathroom.
You use the broken off shovel.
Well, that's the one I used for the wash plant backyard, but good point.
Oh, I love you too.
Did you get the truck back, Chasey?
Yep.
Stacy. What did they find anything with it or what?
No, we got it back yesterday, and I just haven't done anything. It was somebody broke a window out of it.
Oh yeah, shit. Nothing was missing out of the back, was it?
Nope.
Speaking of WK prospecting,
What's up, WK?
Hey, WK.
You know what I was thinking, Stacy? It might be you know that plug that plugged into the coil.
Yeah.
It might be a bad ground.
you got a big mouth.
Yeah, we got it back yesterday, and it was just a kind of a frustrating time, just getting it there, and then the broken window, and I just went, I'm not going to deal with it, and probably till a little later today.
Yeah.
I got pay dirt I can go through.
That'll keep you happy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got one of them too to go through. Yeah.
That's some good pay dirt.
And then
I'd go through that, get everything out of it, and then put it back in the bottle. That's what I did.
yeah, I'm still kind of torn up, torn about this one. I want one of those bags.
Yeah, I'm still
Rock
waiting
Butcher.
to see Rock Butcher demonstrate his panning technique.
Yeah, I want one of those. Gimme.
Well, shoot me your address in my email, and
I'm way ahead of you. I'm mine.
So I got Joe's address already.
Yeah.
Oh no, Teresa.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Always walk around, step around your little circle there first before you squat. Watch for rose bushes and
Trample down.
Poison
Yes.
ivy. Yeah.
And don't squat too far. And if you're going to lean against a tree, make sure there's no vines hanging off that side.
or ants.
Or ants.
Yeah, fallen log works great. You can kind of lean up against it and
There's a stump for that.
yeah. Make sure there's no knots sticking out.
I'll be right back.
WK, you'll have to put up a video showing some of your crystals. Be good to watch.
Well, she's getting a pile of them out of that. Hey, that mine down there where they go dredging.
Okay.
They're frequently right there in the creek. When we were down, we got one out and gave it to her, and it was, I'd say, double terminated, about that big.
Wow.
Clear with blue.
Wow.
Quartz.
That's cool. It's Secret Mines on Nunya Creek.
Yep. But yeah. So it's definitely going to be a blast, Stacy. And then we have a Colorado adventure planned for early fall to meet with if Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting can get away from his duties. And then Adventures with Goat. There's quite a few other channels out there.
Hi, Reggie.
Oh, hang on. I got to let the dog out.
Reggie's in the house.
What's up, Reggie?
Are you trying to bite me? Zeus, are
Which part of Colorado?
Idaho Springs. Well, the Gold Belt. We're gonna the goal is
to.
Take care.
I don't like driving a long ways.
Later, WK.
Later,
Take care,
Kenny.
WK.
Later, man.
I don't like driving a long ways. I don't fly. I'm too fat to fly. I'm not paying for 2 seats and only getting one. I'm just saying. Might as well put me in first class. So I'll drive to where I want to go. And if I'm going to drive 20 some hours, I'm staying a week. Now, y'all ain't got to come stay a week. But if I'm going to go somewhere where I'm driving, if it's a 20-hour drive, I'm going to make it worth my trip.
Yeah, I think Denver's 10, 12 hours from us.
All right, so it's the one place it would be 9 to 11 hours, depending on how far it is, because it's before Denver.
Yeah,
and that would be the primary base, depending on how things go. All right, later, Barry Teresa.
Later.
Happy birthday, Hercules.
Later.
Said, happy birthday, Hercules. Oh, you want a hug? Oh. Okay. You're squishing me.
yeah, I'm dying to get back up to the claim and run some more of that red dirt.
Yeah, you got it. I'm wondering. It was around that bush, but it's got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere, right?
Well, that's the theory always. The theory is
I think that's part of the old stream bed, you know, because you could see across the creek where it used to be, and from what I've heard, it was pretty much a straight shot down through that canyon.
I'd maybe think about moving not closer to the creek, but in the other direction, away from like that hole that you were in on the back end of that stump. You know, moving a little bit. If you're looking downstream, moving a little bit to the left.
Oh, okay.
You know, just to follow that red stuff, see if it goes that way, because that's what's his name was saying was the main part of the creek, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, prospecting, to see where it goes. You got to dig a hole.
Yep.
That's it.
Test hole.
Yep. I've had a fair bit of luck in those red beds.
See, typically,
Not sure why.
I'll dig your trench from one side all the way to the other side and see what you get as you're going.
Yeah.
And then that way you can figure out where your main channel is, and then you can follow that north or south, depending on where it starts to peter off. If you go south about, I'd say, 2 full buckets and it starts petering off, well, then you know the rest of the pay streak is north of you in that line.
Well,
Yeah, well, you see,
the thing is
problem-
up there is there on the main road side of the creek, not the side we were sluicing on, but the other side of the creek, there was 40-foot high tailings piles. And then the Forest Service came through and removed all the tailings and rerouted the creek, and it looked down kind of where we were sluicing. It looks kind of like a bomb went off. There's just logs that are buried and sticks and holes and big rocks, small rocks. They went through there with dozers and backhoes and rerouted the creek for the bull trout. And so it's kind of like there's really no rhyme or reason where the gold is.
I get you. Yeah.
Oh, so you got to try and find where the old channel actually was, and then that's
yeah,
where
you got to kind of luck into a spot that wasn't disturbed.
Oh, the whole bottom through there is just tore up.
Wow.
But the other problem with that is that you got people up on that claim that, you know, they see you digging a hole and you're prospecting and they see what you're doing.
Dude,
if you're not there, they'll continue along your way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they don't want to put the work in, but they'll watch everybody else's YouTube videos, see where you're doing it, And then, there's really no like minor etiquette. You know what I mean?
How long has it been since you've been to Nugget, Charlie?
I have an idea for that, but we'll talk about that after we get off the show.
Yeah. Charlie, how long has it been since you've been to Nugget?
2 weeks.
Did you hear what Matt said happened to his hole?
No.
He said somebody sent him a picture and it's about 8 foot wider and about 4 foot deeper.
Really?
So, I mean, it happens.
Yeah, it's just
There's not
frustrating
much
that
you can
people
do
just
about
don't
it.
want to put the work in.
Well, there's not, like I'm thinking there's not much,
If you leave, it's open.
if
season.
you're 200 miles away, there ain't nothing you're going to do about it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just that's something I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? I know, and it's a club claim, and nobody's got any rights to any hole. But I'm just, it's just.
Yeah, I know.
I guess
It kind
etiquette.
of sucks. Yeah. Yeah.
It's ethically an asshole move. I'll
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
But like, I can't wait for you guys to see Charlie shovel in person. I just want 406. You're a squirrely little bastard. I bet you can shovel some stuff.
Oh, he
But
was.
now-
She was all over the place up there, man.
Now imagine.
Yeah, but I'm used
though,
to 6. It'll be easier for me because I'm at 3,300 feet, and you're what, 500?
800 here.
800. Oh yeah, so there's going to be 300% more oxygen for me and none for you.
Hey, quit biting his lip, Zeus. He's gonna get mad.
But you can ask
Yeah, there was
Jericho.
only-
We went to North Carolina and the higher elevations and stuff. I was still digging like a madman.
There was
He-
only
he-
16% oxygen up at the claim when
What's up,
there's
Chew?
21% down at sea level.
Oh yeah, you looked it up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, those portable oxygen tanks work great.
Oh, you see him at the Denver games all the time. They come off after a play,
Mm-hmm.
right for the oxygen mask.
Well, they got them at the convenience stores here in Missoula or in Montana. I just didn't think anything of elevation. I really didn't. That was the last thing.
Did you get sick?
Oh no, it's just that I got tired and winded really quick. He sees me over there gasping for air, and he's laughing his ass off.
Hey,
didn't smoke as
I
many
dug him a
cigarettes
few
either.
buckets.
They're looking like a fish out of water.
He was kind enough to give me dig me a couple of buckets.
Too funny.
You want
I can just imagine.
Yeah, that's just something I didn't think of. Would have you guys?
I didn't think of it either.
I did.
But see, for me, it was different too. Like when I first came here, because where I grew up in South Africa was way above sea level, and then coming here, I was below sea level. So it was a changer.
Yeah, but it didn't. It has more
No,
oxygen. It's just better.
You
Right?
get acclimated to the
Yeah.
zones. Just you have to give yourself a day or two to get used to it.
Yeah. Well, I was only there for 4 days, and there was no acclimation getting done at all.
Too much shoveling.
But yeah, like Jericho was saying about me digging, if I could have a shovel in both hands, I would.
It was pretty crazy.
And then
And he wiggles it, like when
I
you
dug
know
the
go to
hole
stick your shovel
over
down.
there.
All I gotta say
Go ahead.
is screw Charlie.
When the two of you guys talk, you cancel out each other.
I know.
Go ahead.
It reminds me of McMurray or what's that guy's name on Letterkenny? I can't stop watching that stupid show. Was it McMurray, Rock Butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. When McMurray and Wayne, every time they get together,
how you doing? And they still keep talking. But yeah, so to watch Charlie, so there's like big rocks. Like where's my stupid camera? Okay, so there's like rocks the size of softballs. Then there's like golf ball sized rocks. Then there's tiny little rocks. And then there's like giant boulders. He just sticks a shovel down there and he goes and wiggles it and then comes up with a giant heap and pile where it's like, I'd say if you, the big Garmin pan, he'd fill that sucker to the top with one shovel full. And it's like when you watch him do it, and when he gets mad, oh my God, it's hilarious. Mad Charlie digging, he digs twice as fast.
So throw rocks at him, piss him off, and watch him go.
Yep.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm in. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'll insult you more.
That's all you can do. Grandma can dig faster than that.
Yeah, YouTube, we're getting ready to sign off. Thanks for coming to wish Hercules a happy birthday. We were going to go to the dog park and have fun, but it's terrible outside. Terrible. Muddy dogs are no fun. And you whine when you're all wet and muddy. So quit looking at it. I just can't wait to get him back up on, what was that road in Tennessee, Charlie? This one.
Yeah.
We're going up the mountain in Tennessee. Oh my God.
He's like every turn.
And then, when the dog's mad at you, it'll go like huff. It started getting to the point where we do a turn and it was like back to back nonstop turn and he's huffing at each turn, like cussing us out. It was hilarious. Yeah, we're talking about you.
Definitely a fun trip though.
And we're going to have a dash cam because we saw way too much fun and exciting things. The camper breaking down in the middle of the mountain on basically a 1.5 lane road with traffic on a blind corner. It was terrible.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like one of my trips.
Next thing we know, we're at the bottom of the hill and we see state trooper, fire truck, state trooper, fire truck. Like, well, that camper and truck ain't no more.
Well, it also didn't help that there was like a lady trying to make a phone call on the phone, walking around in the middle of the road and stuff on a blind corner.
Yeah, definitely interesting. You want to say goodbye, Gold Eagle, or are you reading?
What's that?
You want to say bye to YouTube?
We're saying bye to YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Take care.
Later,
Thanks for
everybody.
coming, everybody. Glad to see you.